this video comes with a seizure warning. Sorry if I scared you off. This video comes with a seizure warning because of the stroller that I used in the video. Well, not that many times. But you get my point. Don't watch this video if you're epileptic. Yeah, there's seizure warnings throughout the whole video. I'm not going to bother to put them up. Just don't watch this video. Watch the other videos on my channel that don't have seizure warnings. Bye-bye. Thanks. Yeah, I love you. And welcome to the Weezer Teal album review for you. Hope you liked that horrible music at the start. Anyways, so I'm gonna be going through this track by track, and excuse me for repeating myself because I'm gonna say this a lot, but it's these old 80s songs that Weezer covered, but with Weezer's own sort of alternative rock twist to it. I'd say that in the mainstream right now, Weezer is keeping rock pretty much alive. Pretty much by themselves. They're one of the biggest rock bands at the moment right now, because rock isn't really as big as it used to be in, say, the 90s or 2000s. Back then, there was all of these different rock genres, grunge, and pop rock, and even nu metal, to some extent. But nowadays, a lot of rock is just not there anymore. It's as mainstream as it used to be. It's more of this pop garbage. Like, when a song on the radio today starts out like...
I have no idea what I'm trying to parody here. I think it's a Shawn Mendes song.
It just kind of throws me off, because when I think of songs on the radio...
I think that's supposed to be Joyriding by Frank Euro.
I think it's something fast and heavy and... just not all of this. I mean, some of the music that you hear on the radio today doesn't even have, like, real instruments. It's just the artist in artificial, like... Note here, I am not criticizing people who use actual instruments on stage. If you know how to play a guitar and you're a current pop artist, good job. But I'm criticizing you if you're one of those people who just uses a random backing track. I'm talking about pop radio stations. I am aware that you can listen to nu metal and stuff on rock-specific radio stations, alright? I'm not an idiot. That they made GarageBand. Now, I'm not criticizing anyone for using GarageBand. I've used it myself. But when all you're using in your song is hip-hop beats and Apple loops, that's not music. Let me tell you. That's not music. That's sound effects you downloaded off the internet. Now, let's get into the review of the Weezer Teal album. So basically, the Weezer Teal album was released at midnight. Alright, so there's a part I cut out where I'm just re-saying the story that I told in the announcement video for this review. So I'm not going to force you to listen to it again. Yeah, you're welcome. Without further ado, without further notice or anything, let's get right into the review. The first track on the album is Africa. Now, you've all heard Weezer's cover of Africa. It was pretty big when they released it around, I believe, November or October last year. I don't know why, but I remember it being sometime in the summer, actually. When Weezer released Africa, it was huge, because there was, like, a Facebook page that was telling Weezer, hey, maybe you should do Africa, and stuff like that. I don't remember if it came first or second, but they also did do a cover of Toto's Rosanna. Alright, so lazy recording time me didn't actually research when the Rosanna cover was released. It was actually released 5 days before the Africa cover. Yeah, do your research. And if you don't know what that sounds like, it's all I wanna do when I wake up in the morning is see your eyes, Rosanna, Rosanna. It was also another Toto hit, but we all know Toto's most well known for Africa because, come on, how could you not love do 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 do. But honestly, I just really like this new first track. Because now that it's in an album, it feels more complete. It's not just, oh, hey, cool, they released a cover of Africa. Now it's, oh my gosh, they released an album of 10 80s covers, including Africa and others. What? I gotta listen to this. Anyway, that's just the way I see it. Alright, so I went to go get the tracks, so I could list them off here easier, so next up is Everybody Wants to Rule the World, a Tears for Fears cover. This is an amazing cover. It's an amazing cover of Everyone Wants to Rule the World, originally by Tears for Fears. It's an amazing song, really. First time I have a lot of experience with this song. First time I ever heard it was in Pixels, where the fat guy went on the stage and he started singing this song. And whenever I heard someone mention Everyone Wants to Rule the World, I said, oh, you mean that song the fat guy sang in Pixels? And then everyone would laugh at me. But anyways, so basically, I have a lot of experience with this song. I really like the song itself. But Weezer, I know I'm going to probably get smited by this by Tears for Fears fans. But the Weezer version was better. I'm sorry. I just like it more. I don't know if it's my emo pop punk phase trying to crawl out and be like,
You like rock music.
I just really like this version better. It's a lot better. In my opinion, it's more. Okay, so in this part, I'm trying to demonstrate the song on guitar, and I really don't like this part, so I'm going to talk over it. La 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 la.
Little did he know, his camera shut off, and he had to restart the whole thing by recording more.
You heard the man. But anyways, yeah. So what was I on about again? Oh yeah. I guess I was sort of just talking about the fact that I like the Weezer version more than the Tears for Fears version. I know everyone hates me for that, but I just really like it more. I get more enjoyment out of the Weezer version because I just enjoy Weezer's music more than I enjoy the Tears for Fears music. It's just a simple thing, like how I enjoyed the Simon and Garfunkel version of Sound of Silence better than Tears for Fears, but let's be honest, everyone does. If you like the Tears for Fears Sound of Silence, you're lying. You're just lying. Or no, Mad World, not Sound of Silence. What am I thinking? I am just today, just. But anyways, you get what I mean. So, let's move on to the next track, which is Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. I used to think it was Sweet Dreams Are Made of These, but it's made of this. Okay, this light is getting really annoying. I'm gonna pummel you to a pulp if you don't stop. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee. Anyways, Sweet Dreams Are Made of These. What can I say about it other than it's better? I like it better, but it just startled me at first because it's not Sweet Dreams Are Made of These. Okay, so the point that Past Me is trying to make here is that River's voice sounds a bit more childish than the lead singer of the Eurythmics, alright? It's more of, sweet dreams made of these. It's River's singing, alright? It's River's Cuomo of Weezer singing. What do you think it's gonna be? Oh, no scrubs. Stop, don't play. Weezer Made of These is, like I said, it's just so bizarre to me. I did not expect it to be like that. I expected it to be more like sweet dreams are made of this.
We all get it. Stop restating your point.
All like I was expecting. That's all I can really say about it. Next is Take on Me. I didn't recognize it at first because I believe the drum section is longer, so it takes a while to get to the. You know, the start of the song, really, that everyone knows. But, and also, I don't believe, from what I remember, it didn't have the at the start. I believe it was just the bass and the drums going. I didn't hear the like in the original. Like, I'm fine with Rivers. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's a YouTube video. You can delete it and re-upload it, and it'll be better. And I'll give the album a better score. All right, guys. All right. Kasasa banking. Yeah. So let's Take on Me. I'm trying to do this faster so that the video isn't too long. Next we have Happy Together by the Turtles. And I already liked this song. I didn't like it as much as I remember liking it. But, you know, I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. I just like it. I like that song. I like it. I'll have a like it strawberry ice cream, please. Doing a lot of those long jokes, aren't they? Next is Paranoid by Black Sabbath. Let me just tell you, Paranoid Black Sabbath is an amazing song. It's revolutionary. I love it. A lot of people do. All right? Now, when I saw that this was on there, I was both excited and scared. First of all, it's a 70s song. I believe it's one of the only songs on here that is 70s and not 80s. I think Happy Together is also a 70s. Why? But anyways, I was both scared and happy. I was happy because, oh my gosh, it's Paranoid Black Sabbath. I was scared because, oh no, it's Paranoid by Black Sabbath. You see, I thought they would have messed it up. I thought, oh, it's going to be punk rock. It's metal song, all right. It was good, though. It was amazing, though. Everything on here has just raised my expectations so high for Weezer that if the Black Album isn't the greatest album of all time, I am going to stop listening to Weezer. And I might even sue them because I'm from South Carolina. That's probably an empty promise, but you get what I mean. It was so good. So good. I loved it. Up is Mr. Blue Sky. Now, I have never listened to Mr. Blue Sky. I know you're going to kill me for that. I know you're going to beat me up in the comments. You're going to be like, but I've never listened to Mr. Blue Sky before until now. And now this makes me want to listen to the original Mr. Blue Sky because of how good it was. So good. I just loved it so much. It was so good. I just really liked it. I like it. No Scrubs was not something I was expecting. I had never heard this song either. Not because I just neglected to listen to it and my recommended. I had never heard of it before. I thought, is this an original song they put on the album? But when I looked it up, it's not an original song. But I do like it. It's pretty good. It's not exactly clean, though. It has a word in it that some people consider a bad word, some people don't. It's the A word. Not gonna say it, just as a risk. Also means donkey. Yeah. Billie Jean. Billie Jean. He's also not my lover. Michael Jackson. It's a Michael Jackson song being performed by Weezer. I like this more ironically than anything because it's Rivers Cuomo singing a Michael Jackson song. It's Rivers Cuomo doing a Michael Jackson song. Oh my gosh, it's Rivers Cuomo doing a Michael Jackson song. Back to the review. Four Eyes. Ha! Got him. But anyways, yeah, that's my reaction to Billie Jean. Next up is Stand By Me. And this song, Stand By Me is a great song. It's a bit repetitious, but it's a great song. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm gonna say, to review this album, I'd give it, hold on. I give it this right here in the middle. I'll decide later in editing, because I'm too lazy right now to figure it out. It's good. It's a good score. I don't know what it is yet. But it's a good score, alright? I give it something good. It's a good album. And for that, I'm going to play a nice tune. The Teal album by Weezer. It's a great song. And I love it so much. I wrote one for this. Yeah. Did I say it's a great song? I meant it's a great album. So write you a song about these songs. This song. We have so much in common. Let's be friends. Hey. It's such a great album. I like it. Look at me, I'm so quirky and random. I'm moving my mouth into a funny shape. I'm so quirky and random. Ben Stiller. Look at me, I'm so quirky and random. Hey, yeah. Never mind, I'll find someone. Maybe you should buy the album, my dudes.